When I came back to town about 2.5 years ago, almost 3 years ago now, it was really kind of depressing, and I think because the economy was tanking on us and business was not good downtown, it just had a depressing feeling.
In 2009, coming out of the downturn and the recession that we were all facing, we were struggling. We'd lost our Main Street organization. We saw a lot of businesses beginning to fail, and people started to look around for how they could help. And our congressman, retired Congressman John Paul Hammersmith, met with a group of people who had been meeting periodically to talk about what they could do in our downtown area to help. And they came up with the idea of putting together a group that would look at an overall plan for economic development in our downtown area.
C.O.R.E is a group of volunteers that have come together to work on a strategic plan for our core district, our downtown area, and expand it out. When we come up with an idea that we think would be great, we find that entity that is responsible for that activity or whatever needs to happen, and we work with them to try to get some positive things going on in our downtown area.
Collaborating with a group of individuals that have different viewpoints can ultimately create solutions for the greater good.
We saw a real need to revitalize and reinvigorate our downtown area, bring it back to its former grandeur, and C.O.R.E has been the answer to that.
Myself and a couple other individuals went to the Breakthrough Solutions conference, and when we were down there, it kind of opened our eyes to the possibilities, and when we found out that they were looking for possibly a community to work with, we volunteered.
That brought great resources into us. What we don't know, because we don't have the resources on our own to be able to reach out, we don't have the knowledge, we don't know how to advocate in many cases for that. Breakthrough Solutions allowed us to bring all those things together in one place and allowed us to be able to learn what other communities are doing and grow advocates in those communities also. I use the word we were adopted by Breakthrough Solutions and became part of that family. It's been a great, great resource for us.
I think what Harrison offers is a great example of what a community can do when they're really committed to make things happen. They realized their downtown was not what they wanted it to become. And when they came to our conference, our Breakthrough Solutions conference in 2009, and we were asking for a pilot community, they volunteered because they saw that we could offer a structure for them to really move forward. And they'd already organized as a community, so the process we went through, looking at what their assets were, engaging the community, taking a road trip to see what other communities have done, has really led to a robust strategic plan that reflects what people in Harrison want their downtown to become. And they've already attracted 22 new businesses into the core district, which they rebranded as the Lake Harrison Marketplace.
Breakthrough Solutions gave us a process and gave us steps that we could follow to accomplish the goals that we wanted to accomplish. And you know, even though those goals are changing and we're setting new goals and trying to reach new goals, there's still just that process that you can work through to accomplish the goal.
When you are an organization of all volunteers, as we are, you don't have the clout of an organization, you don't have the support and sponsorship behind you. So having credibility it becomes important. Otherwise, it's just your opinion of what should be being done in the community, and you're no different than 200 other people have an idea about what may need to be done.
Breakthrough Solutions has been a great organization to bring us all together, keeping us talking. Ed Levy coming in, doing the charrette process for us has really been great to get us to bring ideas to the table and to think them through. Breakthrough Solutions has done all that to really help us to bring the whole project together.
Through the Breakthrough Solutions, we went on a Great Places road trip to Conway and Russellville, Little Rock, North Little Rock. Saw some of the things they've done with their downtowns. Saw how that affected their businesses downtown and how it kind of snowballed and really produced an investment in the area.
The unique thing about Breakthrough Solutions is its focus on assets, that that there are opportunities in a community to discover some extraordinary new future, but that's based in the assets that you have available to you now. And to have that new future, you have to have a very comprehensive understanding of your asset base, and you have to be willing to explore that in terms of its potential to get you from here to there.
First and foremost, we stopped a downward trend. We brought forward some of the primary assets that are already in place that we could be proud about, and we started talking positively about what we can do as opposed to what might have been happening.
I think one of the critical things was our partnerships, again with the city and the chamber and the CVB and anybody and everybody, the hospital, the banks in town, all of our different businesses and different entities. Having that partnership and that many people involved, then you're able to accomplish things because they're involved from the very beginning in the planning, and they can help you say, this is possible, or here's a way we can do that, or here's a grant that we could apply for.
As far as outside businesses looking at a community to move to, they drive through a town and they want to see a vibrant, downtown that people are proud of and investing in, and that tells a lot about the community and where it's headed. And if you're a major corporation or even a small corporation looking at a place to relocate, you want to make sure that that community is growing and is prosperous and it has some pride in their community.
I've got a very positive perspective on downtown Harrison now. I was one of the ones that was kind of negative towards downtown. What do we do with it? It's run down. Now through this process, I see the future of what it can be. New sidewalks, new streets, new paint on buildings, and I think it'll do benefits for the future.
What gets me excited is thinking about the downtown area like it was when I was a kid. I couldn't wait to ride my bike downtown and go get a pop or a candy bar or something, or go downtown and shop. That was the main shopping area. And that feeling of down home, downtown, visiting with friends, that kind of stuff. So vitality, revitalization, and it's very exciting to get to drive through our downtown and be so proud of the historic district and show people, what a wonderful place we have.